Okay, so this is Captain Sam G, and I am playing Batman Rise of Sin Tzu, or at least that's how I think his name is pronounced. It might be Sun Tzu, but I've never played this game before. We'll see when he introduces himself, I reckon. Oh man, so I was recommended by Dragonman784 to play Batman Vengeance, and it was a pretty good game. So obviously I'm now playing the sequel, especially as that was also recommended to me by Preston Payne 1. And if there are any games you'd like to see me play, then suggest them to me, I'll take a look at them, and at some point I might play them. But for now, let's get to this. Geez, it immediately looks a lot better than the previous game. I hope any issues I had with the last one have been addressed in this. I'm really looking forward to it. So, gonna be playing, maybe. Okay, again, never played this game before, but if I can change the difficulty up between missions, then I'm going to play as Batman on easy, and Nightwing on easy, Batgirl on normal, and Robin either on normal or hard, to reflect how powerful and strong and just amazing each of these characters are to varying degrees. You know, Robin, he's basically a child. He shouldn't have as easy a time fighting bad guys as Batman should, so switching the difficulty up if I can, otherwise I'll just stick to normal throughout the entire thing. And I can play as two players if I had someone else with me here, so sticking to just one player. Maybe in years' time, when you've completely forgotten me having done a playthrough of this game, I'll revisit it and have someone else playing alongside me. I don't know. But for now, just one player. And I'll start with Robin. But again, never played the game before, no idea if I can switch between characters between levels. If I can't, then after I complete the first level, I'll quit the game, replay the first level as Batgirl, and then record playing the second level, quit the game, play as Nightwing for the first two levels, and then record playing the third level, quit the game, play as Batman for the first three levels, and then record the fourth one, and then just play as Batman for the rest of it. But I hope I can actually switch between characters between levels. So, starting off with Robin.
I'm ready to kick some serious butt.
Let's get to it. Oh, and there's no subtitles for this, so I'll doubly make sure
of war is deceit.
to shut up.
You must attack your enemy when he least expects it. In a place where he feels strong, but is in fact weak. With an army he feels he has already vanquished. At midnight the battle begins. The battlefield is Gotham City. My adversary is Batman, and I shall be the victor.
What's the point of having
This is where it all started.
cinematic cutscenes with black bars on the top and bottom if you don't put subtitles on one of those bars? It's just pointless. Crime Alley. As always, my parents. Got to hammer that home in every game. Remind you what you're fighting for, so this can never happen to any other child ever again. Not on your watch, at least. Yeah, you can instantly tell the graphics and everything are a lot better than the previous game. But that's not all. I tested this a little bit for recording purposes, but I only really watched the cutscene and then played about 5 seconds of the game, and then immediately quit out of it because,
Good time to brush up on my fisticuffs.
oh boy, it looks amazing. It's a lot better than the previous game. There's so much more going on with it, and I wanted to save my reactions for recording, so I've barely played anything of this. So yeah, you can now pick objects up. The camera is up above you, so you can see a lot better. Won't get too surprised at enemies coming up from behind. The combat is amazing. Just everything about it. All the things I was complaining about in the previous game that was otherwise ruining an amazing experience, because otherwise the rest of the game is really good. They've all been addressed in this one. And look at that smoke as I run through it. It just evaporates around me as I'm sweeping through it. Just great. Graphics have really improved, the combat's really improved. And this is how I do power moves in this one, and they actually come out every single time. Oh, wonderful. I was seeing if I could maybe attack with the box rather than just throw it. Like slam it on him. So yeah, I'm running through Crime Alley as Robin, taking care of any thugs that come my way. Damn Robin stuff. And as you can see, I've got gadgets. Oh boy. Oh, and there's no running out of, well, you can run out of some gadgets. Okay, more enemies jumping up from the sewer. Need to watch out. Yeah, so for the batarangs, which I've got, electric ones that sweep through enemies. They recharge, so I never run out of them. Oh, and I've also decided to use a cheat code so I can just unlock all moves and everything straight away. So it'll improve the experience for you as you watch me actually doing different moves rather than like the same basic ones over and over and over again. Okay, let's see what this gadget does. And hello you. Oh, okay. I thought that was like, from the symbol, I thought I was suddenly going to use some sort of Atlantis-type fork. I'd launch out at them, but no, it's a grapple hook. And yeah, at the moment, initial impressions of this game, it seems like I'm just going to be running through, fighting a bunch of guys. No idea if there's any sort of jumping across rooftops and things like that, because the jump button, you don't really go anywhere. I'll show you once I've beaten these guys up. But yeah, you can jump whilst fighting these guys as well. Okay, any of you getting up? Yeah, you. You want to get up again? Okay. You want to get up again? No. Okay, I'll jump. I'm running forwards whilst jumping, but he just immediately stays stuck in place. So I don't think I'll need to jump between rooftops or anything like that. I think the brunt of this game is just going to be combat. You know, maybe there'll be some puzzles as well, but mostly just combat. Oh man, this is great. Everything works so incredibly smoothly in this. I like it a lot. Alright, next bad guy I come across. Getting a box to the face. Come on, who wants some? Who wants a box? And then who wants to play... Ooh. Okay, I grabbed him instead. Alright, so I can grab enemies as well as objects. Well, I was going to try doing some Donkey Kong, throwing some barrels at these guys, but never mind. I see you. Let's go say hello.
Relax. You're safe now.
Oh, that guy's actually got a health bar, so I guess he's like a boss, sort of. Okay, let's see if I can swing away. Switch to a different thing. Yes, there we go. Thanks for picking that explosive barrel up, so I can make you drop it. Okay, I can't really jump out of the way. So, roll instead. Okay, charging at me. Damn you. Alright, let's do another power move. Okay, yeah, that's how I want to deal with the bosses. Power moves, as the name implies, they're very powerful. Okay, so this gadget I've got actually has a number next to it, so a finite supply of whatever these are. Hello, guys. Okay, flashbangs. Blind them. Okay, I've actually lost quite a bit of health. I need to be more careful. But yeah, I wanted a bit of a challenge playing as Robin, and I'm getting it. Okay, I've actually... Okay, the number next to my health bar, that's how many lives I have. So I can just get straight back up after getting knocked down, get my second wind, or a third, fourth, and fifth wind. And I think, once I do a power move, I actually stay fairly powerful and my hits are stronger for a while. So let's make every last hit count. Okay, and now the meter has faded back to normal. Although normal Robin is still very impressive. Hey! Oop, I tried to do a grapple thing and he...
Smoke 'em out.
Alright, there we go. And onto the next area. Because it said I needed to save 6 civilians. Only saved 3.
What a bunch of chumps.
Okay, so I've checked the recording and I just decided that it's a little tiny bit too loud for my liking.
I'll make sure you get a
Unfortunately, the sound of... Oh, wow, okay, he comes charging in out of nowhere. That guy loves charging. Yeah, unfortunately, the sound effects and the voiceovers are tied together, so I can't lower one without lowering the other, and as there's no subtitles, I don't really want to lose out on all the voices. So hopefully this is okay, me lowering it just a tiny little bit. Yeah, all these huge hits, just a tiny little bit too loud for my liking. Oop, you're getting back up. Stay down. Oh, and more guys deciding to enter the fray. Okay, I thought I was going to have to run up to them, but they came out of the alleyway just behind me. Okay, let's throw down a flashbang. Why the hell not? Disorientate them. And let's see, can I throw one into the other? Well, I accidentally knocked that guy out by throwing him, so I can't test that theory out just yet. Are you getting back up? Come on, stay down. How many times do I have to kick you in your ugly mug? Okay, there we go. Yeah, next enemies I come across. Yeah, looks like I can throw guys into each other. That should come in handy. And take that box and take a punch to the chest. And I'll save this power move for when I come up against another one of those sort of mini boss guys that have got like armour inlining their clothes or something. Only way to explain how they're able to take so many hits when these other guys just can't. Oh, poor guys. That's what you get for leaving explosive barrels around. That's what you get. Okay. Oh man, I walk a little bit slowly when carrying boxes, but it'll be worth it, it'll be worth it. Oh, actually it might not be. Might not be. Okay, doesn't matter if I actually harm this guy, I need to actually get in his personal space in order to save the civilians. So even though I threw that batarang at him and interrupted him from his nefarious deeds, didn't do much. Oh, every time they pick up things to throw at me, just launch an electric batarang in their face. Have them come crashing down. Even better if they're holding onto explosives. Yeah, if you want to keep on pouring out, I'll keep fighting you. Man, who'd want to live here? How are there any just normal civilians here when every single house seems to have just thugs pouring out of it? It's the worst place in the world to live. And that's coming from someone who's played Superman Returns and seen what all the enemies do to just everything. They just smash the entire city up all the time, and somehow people still decide to live there. Kick in the chest for you. Oop, I tried doing another kick, but then I forgot that using the gadgets need to recharge a little bit in between each usage. And give me that... Oh, I don't know what it is, but I can't pick it up. I basically made myself a piñata for that guy. I strung myself up in the air, and he whacked me with a stick. Take that. And give me that. Oh, poor guys. Oh, you know what would be good? Because they were stood in that puddle, if the electricity did extra bonus damage to them. Hey, don't throw a box at me. Only I'm allowed to do that to you.
Smoke 'em out.
Oh, and I guess those triple orbs are smoke bombs, because he just said smoke them out. And once again, you pick that up, I'll send you tumbling down.
Gotta go, but you're safe now.
Okay, all civilians rescued, just the thugs to deal with. And then I'm on my merry way, having done my good deed for the night. Ooh. Got kicked in the head. Kicked in the back of the head. I saw it coming, and I did nothing to avoid it. Yeah, you're done. And the day is saved. Let's get out of here. Oh, or maybe not quite yet. Oh, well, okay. Hello, you. Oh, I didn't want to blow up that other set of barrels. Wanted to wait for more enemies to show up and surround it first. Make good use of it. Good use of the environment. Ooh, jeez. Okay, I guess I missed another explosive barrel then. Damn guys, pouring out of the woodwork. Okay, let's throw down flashbang. Man, these guys are relentless. And at the beginning of this, Robin just said, I'm here to practice my fisticuffs. What, you didn't know all these guys were around here and you were planning to saving the day? You thought, there's just a couple of thugs here, right? I'll practice my fisticuffs. And then there ends up being just hundreds of these guys. And 25 in this area. Okay. Once again, save my power move for if any big bads show up. Oh, and there's a little pigeon walking around in the background. I thought that was an object then I could pick up.